Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the May reading for Libra? Hi Libra, thank you for stopping by the channel. I'm grateful for you. New Moon in Pisces, eliminate self-sacrificing behaviors. I'm feeling this could go either way. Someone could be self-sacrificing for you and they're eliminating that behavior, or it could be you giving more of yourself than is necessary. The first starts off with the full moon in Scorpio, and this is in your second house. You're in Taurus's energy. So you definitely are dealing with money and relationships. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Didn't I say money and relationships? The Ten of Pentacles falls out. Family, inheritances. Maybe you're doing some paperwork, wills, trust. The value of something is being determined, who it's going to be left to. Are they going to be responsible enough to handle it? Ten of Pentacles is about family and legacy. What else, Spirit? He's like, you think you could get some cards on the table, Moody? Yes. Something is coming to an end. Okay. Ten of Swords. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Could be the Devil shows up. This is all about the devil, toxic energy, people, maybe even people fighting over money. Okay, that was an energy shift. Okay. Future energy, Spirit, please. He wants me to get the cards on the table before I start running my mouth. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. All right, Libra. Opening with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like the times of you giving more of yourself, because you are the scales, you need a certain sense of balance, give and take, reciprocity. Yeah. And even if somebody is just all over you, you're not appreciating that. You know, it's like you're realizing that relationships that are balanced, because you need to be the recipient just as much as you want to be the giver. Right? You need to be filled also, enlightened, poured into. You need someone who stimulates you, who loves you, who keeps the balance, right? The order. It's also a part of compromise, right? There's a certain alignment that happens automatically when you are dealing with the right people for the right reasons. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, I always feel like there could be a fight among families over money, over their legacy, over what happens next after there's an ending, a death. Then the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon and the Devil appear. Wow. I do feel that this is definitely about a cycle ending and you moving on. Not knowing exactly where you'll land. Just taking a step in another direction to get away from this. I see. This toxicity. And that is good. This is about having faith. It's like when Spirit says jump, how high you begin to move, because you want to get away from this also. It needs to end. It's almost a fight. There is some underlying tension, and it has to do with a family issue, with money, with property, with family legacy. And I think everybody has had input. But there's one person that controls it, the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. The last word. Spirit has it, especially under this full moon energy in Scorpio. This is Scorpio. It's an ending. The last word. I feel like people wanted you to sacrifice while they gave nothing. There is chaos, conflict. There is deception with the devil at the center of it all. But even though the devil exists, God prevails, always has the last word. And that's what I felt in future energy, near future energy, in May, towards the end of May. The answer, the ruling. Yeah, you are justice. Libra, Ace of Wands. Things come out in your favor. This is my I Dream of GD card. However it needs to go for it to work in your favor, it works in your favor. This is about, yeah, you maintaining that King of Swords energy. I want to get these cards. Important cards. Being the King of Swords, you know, the King of Swords, there's that justice too. They could be a lawyer. They don't have any qualms about seeking counsel, research, asking for help. King of Swords, he wants to get an answer, an accurate answer. So I do feel there's that counsel. Whatever is not going in your favor, it will go in your favor. And also looking over any contracts, wills, trusts, anything with this Ten of Pentacles, the conflict, the undercurrent. Okay. King of Swords. Yeah, you have two kings here. And I just feel like this is about somebody who's an emperor, an empress. Queen of Wands. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Libra, that's a match. You could be married, some of you. Some of you are already with your king or your queen. But your energy is very confident. You're bold, you're assertive, you're outgoing. With Gemini energy here, definitely when it comes to love. The Sun, you're happy. You're with somebody you love. I feel like somebody is with somebody that they love. But there's always a devil lurking. Something's always in the mix. Yeah. High Priestess, requiring leveling up spiritually. I feel temptation also with the devil at the center. And the King and Queen of Wands, a sexual temptation. Like maybe your partner can't get it up, and so you're feeling compelled to step out and get some sexual relief. But the High Priestess, I know this is like a mental torture here. Maintaining that balance, that's what I said. And the legal system, there are always legal ramifications for our actions, consequences. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but here we go. What else does Libra need to know? Here you go, Justice. Didn't I say that? Justice, the scales will be served. 9 of Pentacles. That's that King or Queen of Wands energy. Somebody's thinking about phase 2, part 2, maybe a new job stream. How they're going to challenge their self. How they're going to stay active. Or somebody wants their independence, their freedom, because there's some type of conflict over this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the King or Queen of Wands, with some temptation. It's a tempting energy, one that can't be ignored. But we know the scales may swing, but when they settle, they will be balanced. And then there is karma. There's consequences for our actions. With the devil at the center, May is a time to always think of the results of your actions before you take the actions. What are the consequences? What could go wrong here? Especially when it comes to family and maintaining balance, peace, emotional harmony, which you're all about. But at the same time, not sacrificing yourself for them. All of that has to start with you, inside of you. It's like you bring that energy to the situation. Yes, you bring a balanced energy. Yeah, sometimes we're called to be the one, to be the peacemaker. Right. I do see that works. You have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Maybe you set up some type of family get-together, a reunion, a barbecue, a trip, something to bring the family together, and it's successful. Okay, why is the King and Queen of Wands here? Yeah, and people get over this 5 of Pentacles because there could be some kind of loss associated with a family legacy, a hardship. Somebody is struggling. But why are the King and Queen of Wands here? Because of the King of Cups. Love. Okay. Tell me about love. Why are the King and Queen of Wands here? First of all, you two are aligned. You're balanced. And there's a sense of devotion here. As you get to know each other, as you spend more time with each other, your devotion increases. You learn more about each other and future plans. Get a broader picture here, and it deepens your bonds. Some of you realize you have more in common, and there's a reason for your paths to cross. You've met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay. You're in love, I just feel, in the past. Some of you clearly were not with the right person. Some of you were given more than you were receiving. And some of you were letting them give more than you were willing to give back. And either way, you were feeling unbalanced, uneasy, letting you know that this was not the one. Whereas you feel everything is easy with the King or Queen of Wands. The King or Queen of Cups appears soulmate energy when it comes to love. For some of you, I feel it's a rekindling. Tell me, why do I feel a rekindling here, Spirit? Why do I feel a rekindling for some? Or is this new? What is it? Yeah, it is a rekindling. Oh, so you have the King of Swords. Now you have the Queen of Swords. Both of you have matured. You're wise. There's logic here. I definitely feel like someone's on their way to becoming the Emperor, the Empress. Look at all this maturity, all this court energy, King or Queen energy. And something is starting or rekindling. I still am not. There's excitement. There's chemistry, alignment. You two have fun. You like some of the same things. There's adventure, especially in the outdoors. This is a great time to meet somebody and spend time, quality time outdoors. Revealing more of yourselves, communicating more. This could be who you've prayed for. Okay, tell me about what love, money. Venus is also work, money, aspirations. No good job opportunities currently. Somebody feels like a lot of doors have been closed. Well, that's coming to an end because with that Page energy, Princess of Pentacles. There's a new start, a new foundation, and it's starting inside of you. What about these closed doors? Money, wealth, Libra, May. You always need to put something away for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Somebody could be having a love affair or contemplating a love affair. That's that temptation I was feeling too. Something could be going on at work. Or someone could be married and contemplating a relationship outside. It's temptation. Alchemy. Alchemy. Well, that's transformation, alchemy. But I was thinking of something else. That's transformation. That's Scorpio. Actually, Scorpio is the alchemist now that I think about it. Able to transform a situation. And I see whatever was unrequited in the past, that transforms. It's almost like you're an alchemist. You're able to really bring in some new energy. 2 cards of transformation. Wow, I didn't even see this. But change is the natural order of things. And don't be afraid of the unknown. You did have the moon here. The middle of May. Don't be afraid of something that you may not know the answer. This is all about secrets being unveiled. Also, Scorpio energy. There could be secrets. Things are hidden. and the high priestess is here. But your intuition is going to bring everything to light. Everything that you need to know, you will know when it's time for you to know. Tell me about work again, Spirit. Be a little more direct for me. Okay. Your finances are solid. You've been investing. There's integrity. Whoever you're investing with, whatever you're investing in, deep values. You are playing the long game. Right? Work is satisfying. It's paying the bills and allowing you to save. So yeah, your finances look solid. This is about you rising above and maintaining when it comes to money. Some of you still have a spiritual mission, as you could tell here, because there is alchemy and transformation, and I think it moves towards spiritual work and your life's purpose, your mission. I do see somebody earn some wings. Also, you could be earning wings as you move into phase 2. Okay. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. Okay. Don't place limits on yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. That's right. You can be anything that you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Remain heart-centered at all times. You can also put this number in the comments for me. I'd really appreciate it. The wheel. Wow. Sagittarian energy. Good fortune. Look for advice. Your angel guides, spirit guides are around you, ready to advise you. Let them in. Listen. Major changes are getting ready to come with the alchemy and the transformation. This being Scorpio energy. This is about your independence. Have faith in you, your skills, your talents. They are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. I am told avoid any type of temptation. I'm told to tell you this. And with that, thank you so much for hanging out. Until the end and until the next moon phase, namaste.